Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of TMR TV. This is episode 5, which is fantastic. We're 5 weeks into this run. Unfortunately, we're also 5 weeks into isolation. But we're here to cheer you up with some hard rock, some blues rock, some country rock, some southern rock, some rock and roll. We've got great new tunes for you this week. We've got Myke Gray, Scarlet Rebels and Wayward Sons. Former Skin and Jagged Edge guitarist Myke Gray is producing a new solo album called Shades of Grey. Here's his latest single. It's called Shout! Exclamation mark. Before we go any further, I really need you to click subscribe and the notification bell. Every subscription means that you get a notification when there's a new show up. If you can't rely on your memory to actually recall that new shows go up every Tuesday around 7 PM UK time. Yeah, we like to do band interviews here at TMR TV, and so we decided to hook up with the Welsh wonders that are Scarlet Rebels. They've got a new song out. It's called You Take My Breath Away, and they produced a lockdown video for it with fan clips and friend clips from fellow musicians. But first of all, we caught up with Wayne Doyle, the main man behind Scarlet Rebels, and got the lowdown on what the song was all about. Look who we got online. It's Wayne from Scarlet Rebels.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good. In isolation and lockdown. My dog's going to bark because he thinks he can hear somebody in the background. Hi, Riley. Right, he's in with me. He's in isolation with me. Just me and him. We're the family. Okay, so first of all, I would love to talk to you about the new single.
Yeah.
And the video that goes with it. So tell us about the song. It's out. We're filming today and it's released today, isn't it? But it's from the album.
Yeah. So it was probably the one that I wanted to release first as a single off the album. I think that was vetoed by the record label, but we got there in the end. So the song was the first song that we wrote as the new Scarlet Rebels lineup. So Chris came up with the main riff, and we were jamming it out pretty much in one of our first rehearsals, to be honest. And when it came to the chorus, it just came out of my mouth. The words "You Take My Breath Away" came out in the form that you hear now.
Right.
And then I just wrote the lyrics then around. So it came out. It just literally came from nowhere. Just "You take my breath away, you steal the air from me," and then I just had this vision of like a man, female, whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously in my case, female. That was going around and sort of being so attractive that they were stealing people's air away from it, taking their breath away and that kind of thing. So just a story, not a story as such, but yeah, that was the idea of it. I almost looked at it as our version of AC/DC's "You Shook Me All Night Long."
Right.
So it had like a similar sort of vibe, really. So we just lyrically we went with it, and I just wrote this song about it, really. And even the boys give me grief about some of the lyrics and stuff, but whatever. Can't please them all the time, can you?
That's not going to work, is it? Hold on. No, it's gone out of shot. My laundry's come in shot and my dog's come out of shot. So, no, there's people walking by the front of the house. We've got the kids in lockdown, of course. So I'm going to be one of those memes coming up with kids coming in the background and disturbing the interview. So that's really interesting. So that was the first song that you wrote together. We'll come on about forming the new lineup and changing the name and all that sort of bit in a little bit. But new single. We're obviously in isolation, so came up with the idea of a fan video / friends video, I presume. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
well, you came up with that idea.
Right. Thank you very much.
And to be completely honest with you, you've run with it. So I should be asking you questions about
it. Come on. How am I going to edit that? Okay. So Wayne and I work together.
Don't edit it. I mean, you've got to take responsibility for the good work that you've done. So I mean, it's just one of them. I think like you said, we'd had the idea that we wanted to put it out as a single, and we put like a casting call out to do to see if we could work with anybody to film a video for it. But then obviously the whole country came to a standstill. So we did. Well, you came up with the idea to include the people who follow us.
Yeah.
And absolutely.
We've got a few musician friends to appear in it as well, and it's just
man.
We think, okay, we can't get in the studio, we can't get a film crew together, so what are we going to do? Okay, let's lean on the fans. It was good weather at the time, as it is today, so we got a few nice garden shots. Got a few sunny dispositions, got a few members of the band appearing in it, and a few members of other bands that are friends of ours appearing in it. Some Welsh ones, some not so Welsh.
Yeah, man, it's it's cool because you've got people in the band who are a lot more people in the video who are a lot more established than what we are. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm quite surprised actually to see some of the faces that were in there. So it's nice. It's almost like a tap on the shoulder, or like,
yeah,
it's cool. Yeah.
Sam, we like you too. Other musos liking musos. That's always good, isn't it? Always feels good.
Yeah.
So let's segue nicely into You Take My Breath Away. We're going to play the video. It's been out a few days, but we're going to include the video here on a few shows. Got a few shout outs to a few people that are included. Do you remember any names of people who submitted clips? No? Yes, I don't.
John, Tony.
We're going to make up some names.
Yeah.
Cheers, Scott. Cheers, Darren. Cheers, Dazza.
Yeah. There's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of people that I'm not even sure who did. So
right. Okay.
Because it's not obvious that who they are, like, so.
Yeah, they're clandestine, aren't they? And there's lots of kids involved as well. When it comes to these sort of things, people go, I don't want to be in it, but the kids will be. Let's get them dancing.
Yeah. My niece Georgie's in it. Gary's little girl Georgie is in it, rocking it with a pink guitar. So that's pretty cool.
And we've got Josh on skateboard. That's what we're going to have to list him as now. Josh on skateboard. So forget all royalty rubbish that we try to get him to adhere to, which of course he politely declines. We'll get him as Josh on skateboard. Okay then, here's a new single. You Take My Breath Away, Scarlet Rebels, and we'll catch you later. What a great video, even if I did put it together myself, with all the thanks to the Scarlet Rebels fans and to all of those bands that contributed their own clips to the lockdown video for You Take My Breath Away. And that was great to catch up with Wayne there to talk about the new single. We'll have a full interview with Wayne talking about all of the stuff to do with Scarlet Rebels, and we'll have that up online in a few days' time. Don't forget, we've got a new show on TMR TV every Tuesday night, 7 PM UK time. So set the reminders, set the alarms, and come and join us online here, where we will entertain you with some new music and some band interviews and the occasional industry insight interview. Not much news on the live gig circuit in the UK at the moment, or anywhere in the world for that matter. Festivals are being pushed back to next year. Ramblin' Man has been pushed back, Steelhouse Festival has been pushed back, and other festivals are falling foul of the horrendous lockdown that we're going through at the moment. But there are glimmers of light as people start to return back to work, and we'll have to see if the hospitality and certainly the gig circuit can return to the glories of yesteryear. But what better way to end the show with a little bit of Wayward Sons. This is the new video for their single called Feel Good Hit. It's taken from the album Things Ain't What They Used to Be, out on Frontier Records. And you'll see that the video includes live clips from their festival appearances and other shows. So you get the idea of where we could be in hopefully just a few months. I've been Peter Keevil. This has been TMR TV, the home of new music, new rock and roll, and some great interviews. And we will see you real soon.